Hello everyone and welcome back to Susa Plays and to the Harbingers of Annoyance, who alternate between annoying our opponents and annoying me. Last time it was my turn. We lost our killer to a strength injury. One of our rotters double died, so he is gone. This rotter died in the game before that, but I forgot to delete him. And we lost 4-0. So that wasn't a very good game. So, but we did level this Pestigore, and he's going to quickly try to replace Red Pony. And instead of having the Red Pony as the killer, we're going to have the Pale Pony as the killer. So, Mighty Blow, first skill. It was working pretty well. Up until the time he took a hit from a Claw Mighty Blow on the opponent's team and died instantly. And then we're gonna get a new Red Pony. So fire him and buy a player. Pestigore. Red Pony 2. And then I am going to confirm the purchases, naturally. Let's fire this rotter, because otherwise he would play the next game and we'd have a strength 1 rotter. And we don't want a strength 1 rotter. So let's fire him. And that leaves us with 10 men, or things, on the roster. And it means our team value is 1280, but it's going to be 1320 for inducement purposes. Again, we're down to 4 skills on the team, and still 1300 team value. I'm not really sure about the extreme team value you get even though you don't have any skills on this team. It's because we're running with the big guy and using full complement of positionals. Maybe they're actually better off if you fire maybe a Pestigore and a Warrior and run 2 extra rotters, because rotters are so cheap. They're probably better off if you get rid of the Beast of Nurgle, for sure. He's almost worth, he's worth more than almost a wizard. You can have a wizard instead of a beast. And I think a wizard does more. Well, usually, sometimes the wizard just fails as well, but still. Anyway, we're going to keep the beast for now. And let's try to find our opponents. It's gonna be a couple of minutes. I'm gonna break the video and I'll see you back once we find someone. And it's our favorite team, well, not favorite team, our favorite opponent, Chaos. These are basically the only guys we can beat. Let's see what they have. They have, well, they have a level 7 guy. Ah, I see. It's one of those teams that get Claw first on everybody. Well, that's gonna be pretty effective against us, I should say. How's that doing? 3 wins and 1 loss. Well, he's a lot better than us. Well, we have no money, and our opponent gets a lot of cash. This is weird. He has 4 skills, we have 4 skills. He gets enough money for a wizard. And he still has better agility, better movement on almost all players. Same armor. I guess we get a lot of disturbing presence and foul appearance as compensation. But think about it, if you started a Chaos team, would you pick foul appearance and disturbing presence on all your players as your first skill? No. You'd pick something else, and you'd be much more useful than someone who picked that. Although this guy picked Claw on everybody, which is useful against us, but not against anyone else. Let's say hello, and fun. And, well, Let's see how well our opponent plays. We don't get to choose. What would I have chosen? I'd probably choose an offense in this game. It usually works out better, although it didn't work in a last game. We do get a beast as well. He might be useful in this game. Although with Claw on the opposing team, we can't really trust him to be a permanent fixture. Although, amusingly enough, we gave him Stand Firm, and that did make him into a permanent fixture because he didn't move at all. He must have misunderstood the description of that skill. He thought that he got it mixed up with Egg Root or something. Right, this, and then we need... You want to put the beast on the line? It's hard to predict how your opponent will react. We should probably just put the rotters on the line. Oh, we don't have rotters. We can do that maybe. Do I want to risk the beast? No. Let's give him a fresh Chaos Warrior to chew on. Sorry, Nurgle Warrior. This game I have to remember that. The Chaos Warrior for these guys. It doesn't matter much, but again I want to stop getting into habit of calling them with the name that's here, so that it's clear what I'm talking about. Because sometimes I will be looking at the player and I say, that guy, he can do something good, and I'm looking at this guy maybe, and I forget about you guys not knowing about what I'm thinking about. I should do something like that. This guy can do something useful. I think I'm not too... remember that most of the time. Right, so what does he want to do here? He would want to hit all these with Claw, no? Apparently not, since he put one Claw guy back here. And one Claw guy out there. Maybe he's just getting Claw for later. Ooh, get the ref. Well, that's going to be favorable for whoever has the advantage. And the numbers advantage. And thereby can use fouling more efficiently to create an even better numbers advantage. Claw's not going to help you pick up the ball though. Although many beastmen say that it should. Ball first. Okay. I'm sensing that the fact that he wasn't level 20 on the coach might actually for once mean that he's not as experienced as someone who's played 1,000 hours. It's been a while since we played against someone who didn't play conventionally and super effectively. Probably doesn't make for as interesting of a video, but it would be nice to help us get some extra opportunities on this team when they're weak. Unlucky as well. He saves the reroll though. He knows about the importance of rerolls. And oh, there's a gap here. Right, no, he doesn't know about the importance of rerolls. Well, he might, but he used the reroll over here. I forgot about that. We can't reach there. We could reach here, although we would need to dodge at current. How many assists would we need? We'd need 2 assists here. So one guy here, one guy here. Punch him down. No, that doesn't work. One guy here, one guy here. Punch him down, then go straight up for the ball carrier. I think that's a good idea. Good idea. Okay, let's actually try to make some hits happen. We're not going to be using our Mighty Blow. Apparently we're using our Loner Rotter first. No. Let's be sensible about this. This is a better first action. 2 die with block. Well, neither of them get us through. Actually, we can still get through over here, so that works. This is a 2-die. Now, do we reroll that? Fine. Since our opponent spent a reroll, I roll as well. Oh, worked as well. Not gonna hit this guy. Ooh, knockout. Good start. Mulgore is knocked out. Okay, we should probably try to get the beast involved here. We should be okay here. He won't have an opportunity to hit us really. Do we want to take this loner hit? No. I think I do want some players free. I'll put this guy centrally so he can reach wherever the ball ends up. We want to block this side. I think we keep this guy in reserve as well. And then we try this 2 GFI thing. Knock the ball loose, have our opponent spend his rerolls and picking up the ball. Would have been a good idea, but instead we're going to take a nap. Alright. Now we tied up his line pretty well. Unfortunately we tied up all of our own players, except these two. So he can move a cage down here freely and maybe be off here. It was a decent chance hitting him. Unfortunately I used that reroll there. Maybe I should have skipped. I should have taken the hit on the ball before I took the line hits here. No, you don't want to do that. You want to right click and then click on the player you want to move. He has put himself in a position where he needs a GFI to protect this corner. Although we are a little bit too far away to hit that actually. He has a 2-die here, which is poor play from me. I should have probably stayed here with that guy. That's only a push though, that's lucky. So we can move him there. This is a 1-die. Could knock him down and not follow. It's a push. Is that a 2-die? Yeah, it was. This guy does not have a 2-die anyway. 1-die there. This guy has a red die, he's probably not taking that. He's probably taking the 1-die though. Dodge first. That would be a pretty good place for him. Would stop this move, but he didn't dare do it. Right, so I'm planning on blitzing this guy with him. I want to free up someone who could go sort of protect against him just running down. Maybe we can free this guy up. If I can get that hit. This is a 1-die. If the beast actually behaves and knocks this guy down, it would be awesome. Well, we're not going to have any block hits as our first action. So let's try that one. It's good enough. Actually, that is probably good enough. Because now you can be my safety. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is close enough. If I'm gonna do that, might as well do this first. See, that was 4, 5, 6. I could stand there or there. I guess standing on him, top of him is probably good enough here. Then I want to make that hit. But I also want to make that hit. Okay, let's do this. Follow. Not ideal. Maybe foul appearance will help us. You could hit him. That's not too important though. I want to get this guy over here, or this guy, so it's probably better to hit with him then. Alright. Let's keep him on the beasts. That means you go over here. Now this guy can come here. We can have this hit, and then this guy can come and be supportive over on this side. Fine, let's use the rotter to tie him up. Not too bad. 2 die here. Let's push. And then last, but not least, we're gonna roll another stupidity roll. It's not terrible. These guys are still not getting out of there. No, it would have been nice to take a mighty blow hit and remove a warrior, but I mean, it is a 50% chance to go stupid, it seems, even though you have a player next to him. Right, so what does our opponent have here? Well, he has nothing until we press the unturn button. Now he does. This blitz would free up his ball carrier and maybe stop our killer forever. Then he could fall back here, hit him with claw as well. That's two guys removed for us. Then hitting this guy, we might survive that. No, he's hitting him. He's gonna dodge out then afterwards. He's not using claw. Well, then it might not be even be a removal. Just kidding. He's gonna be stunned anyway. So maybe he's just hitting here then and not moving the ball up. Not terrible. So 1 die. If he does this first, he can have a 2 die here. But then he should, well, he could still move someone in there, I guess. Takes the 2 die on our block water. This guy isn't as much of a beginner as I would have hoped. So at least we're not in a huge at a huge disadvantage from the very start. He did dodge and do 2 GFIs and stand in a place where he can be surfed though. That is pretty bad. I mean, you don't have to be much of a... You don't have to have much of experience to know that this guy is not going to be a very good scoring chance. Both down. Rerolled. I guess his plan was to free this guy up and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. And then hope to make 2 extra GFIs. Maybe with the dodge he can get to here. Well. 4, 5, 6. That forces us to make 1 GFI. You know, it's a 1 in 3 that he gets through that. He's there. Oh, he used his reroll. And then that move didn't work. Stunned himself, and now his ball carrier gets surfed with... how much of us... It's not 1 in 81 that we don't surf him, right? I'm not doing anything else. Actually, well... I should do this. Because he's not dodging. I'll think about where to move him after this. If this fails, then he might as well be on the floor. Yeah, yeah, push into the crowd should be better when you have the opportunity to not push into the crowd, right? Let's see. No. Okay, let's debunk that myth then. Okay, that's not great. Although he doesn't have anyone free. We do. This guy's stunned, which is great. I might have to be concerned about him though. Let's think about this. This is a 2 die. He can be hit. I can hit over here. This guy should come in. I don't know where to go with this guy. I'll just stand up here for now. Do I have a plan over here? Well, that's a good plan. Glad I thought of that. This guy, I could dodge him and go for the ball, but then I'd free up one of his players. I think you would need to come around here. Does that open up path in the middle? Maybe, but the beast is still up there. Oh, I should have made a GFI. Was it? If not, he hits him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. I think we do this now. Limit his options by doing this. Also, it's a Mighty Blow hit with Mighty Blow, which is very effective at knocking people out. Okay, knockouts are piling up here. Feels like we're on the opposite side. Opposite. Okay, well, we definitely need to try to wake him up, but that didn't work. Okay, that's actually pretty bad, because this guy can be free now. Is it worth a 1 die with no reroll? No. Let's have him roll those dice. Is it worth trying to dodge this guy? Nah. Let's just have him take these hits and maybe roll 1 in there. I wish there was a way you could just activate him. If I don't try to hit with him, just activate, and you didn't have to roll the really stupid roll. But we are 4 players up in this drive. I mean, that should work in our favor. There isn't much our opponent can do, even with the beast being stupid. But I do think this was pretty much worth it. If I hadn't done that, you could have had the 2 die on him and then gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. And then we would have had to make GFIs to stop him. Now he's making GFIs anyway, without reaching the ball, and that's much better. Five, 6. And again. He could score there. If we don't pick it up, he picks it up in attack those zones and dodges. But he has no rerolls now, and that's great. And this rotter, Joe the Morbid, being hit doesn't hurt too much. I mean, it hurts Joe, but not the team, really. So 1 die here to free him up would be pretty good. Maybe a 2, that's better. A 2 die on him, and then free him up, go straight forward. But instead he dodges him out on a 50% to hit this guy, to free this guy up. Or does he think the beast still has tackle zones? It looks like he does, because he stayed there. This is a 1-die on the beast, but you really should move these guys just forward and leave the beast there. Yeah, he must have not realized that the beast doesn't have tackle zones. Well, stand firm then. That did get the 1-die off. Maybe we can get an assist to stand that up. Ah, I see. Scared of the big slimy slug, are you? That's a +1 foul on armor 9. Didn't break it. Little does he know that he's actually the biggest security risk on the team. That's him, right? So this is us. You can come around here. We'll bring this guy back in the middle. So maybe we dodge him? Maybe we blitz here? GFIs. Everything's terrible. This guy can move. This guy can move. Neither of them can reach him. If I do a 1-die here, I could help him that way. Maybe it's our last move. I don't think I want to blitz here. I think I want to blitz here for sure. Yeah, I think I'm going to try this 1-die instead of this dodge. But let's move this guy closer at least. And I think this is a better chance than picking up the ball. Okay, I'm not rerolling that. Sure. But I will try this. Should I try the 1-die to pick the beast up first? No. Let's do 1 GFI. Maybe I'll be satisfied with this. And then try to solidify this. We still have this guy as a scoring threat. Fine then. Push would have been better in that situation. So he can dodge around us here and try to get the ball. 50%, but he doesn't have enough movement to dodge backwards and get the ball and score. We could do this. 50%. Like a 4+, 3+, 4+, 3+. Maybe he'll foul the beast again. I think we gain by him fouling the beast. I mean, he should have seen what the beast has done by now and noticed that it hasn't actually done anything yet, except look intimidating. Right. Not your best option. Well, that was the best option either, but you now tag him, I suppose. Still has this play. Like, so 1 in 36 to do that without a reroll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, he needs a 2+ afterwards as well. Oh, he can't even mark. Well, he can. He can't even mark safely, is what I should say. You think he'll try it? 4+, 3+, 4+, 3+. 1 in 36. One die. Much better chance. It's a 1 in 3 of a knockdown. Well, he used up a 2 6s and then a 2 and a 3. That wouldn't have made this move anyway. So maybe now he has it. He's gonna go for the slightly safer 1 and 6 to pick up the ball. Failed it. He didn't catch it either though. And that's not a terrible fail, as far as fails go. He could pick the ball up. But we are pretty far away from scoring. Let's move this guy actually into range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He needs to be up here. Put him there. And we can activate the beast. I'm not gonna blitz with it, so might as well just stand it up. It works. You're gonna stand up as well, even though you're gonna take a claw hit, which isn't great. It would be nice to make a GFI to mark him. I won't lie, that would be pretty good. We can have a 2-die here, which is probably better than anything we try down here, since we have block at this point. And it puts him onto the beast, which we like. So the plan is blitz him, push him off, go here for an assist, then knock him down, and then this guy picks up the ball, but I blocked him. That wasn't very smart, so I'm gonna have to make a GFI now. Okay, maybe we do this then, depending on what happens here. It's an arm break, okay. In that case, I'll go with my original plan. I was thinking that I should probably go up here instead. I don't really need to assist on him now that I think about it. I can be over here. Since I don't need any protection back here anymore. Okay, let's just push him to here then. And then you come in and pick up the ball. 1 GFI. Don't want to spend the last 3 on that. No, that was a bad scatter. It was the best scatter for him. Now it's only in 1 tackle zone and on his side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 scores pretty easily. 3 plus, 4 plus, 3 plus. It's twice the chance he had last time, so it's a 1 in 18 that he makes that if he does nothing else. Well, that will save a 3 die, so that's actually better. He only needs a 1 in 9 instead of a 1 in 3. And now it's 4 plus 3 plus, 1 in 6. I must have calculated that wrong then. 3 plus 4 plus 3 plus is 1 in 6. Oh, I failed it anyway. Math can wait. Alright, pretty good. This guy's no longer needed for anything important. It's turn 6. I will hit him. Let's get him on the right side here, that's probably pretty good. Let's see, you there. How do I get this ball? If I blitz from there, I get a 2 die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can blitz there, push him away. Then these 2 are free to move. I still think I move this guy here to tie him up afterwards. It's a GFI though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I think it's worth a GFI to clear both of these. Then you mark him. I'm gonna go down this way. Pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pass? No. Let's pick it up instead. I feel like it. Like it would work. That allows him a single dodge for a 2 die. Although wherever we stand here would probably do that. So let's do it. We could free him up actually. That's probably better than what I was planning. If this is a knockdown. It's not though. Do I want to do this, or do I want to hit him with block? Let's hit him with block. This guy is not going to have much of a chance. Well, he has pretty easy ways of getting a hit on this guy. But if he fails them all, because he has no rerolls, then we can now think about getting the ball up there on the next or in 2 turns, scoring. That's not the one. So indeed he failed. I'm gonna move out here. Have this guy come over here as well. For the relay play next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is extra checking. This guy's not getting... He could get to us. So I'm gonna put a guy there. You can actually blitz down there, I suppose. Let's have this guy out of harm's way. We'll keep him there, he might blitz, but doesn't matter. So let's hit here, the block. If it's successful, not only does he go down and can't go over here to maybe prevent the play, I get that hit as well. Let's move him there, try to move the beast. Actually no, let's not try to move the beast. Let's keep the beast where he is and do this, so he will have a tougher dodge here. And if I don't move the beast, then there's no risk of him going stupid. There we go. Foul? No. I didn't have... I have a bribe. Right, we got a free bribe. So we do want to foul. 42%. Sure. I forgot about that bribe. Well, we rolled a 3 after rolling an 11. It prevents him from doing the only possible play that would have stopped the scoring attempt. And he decides to stay on the ground. Do we want to take the risk of a bribe fail here? Probably not. Instead we're just gonna hand off for maximum scoring chance. It's good. And we actually score on our opponent's drive. And level up. Pretty useful. Okay. Second half coming up. Only one back. Meaning he's down 3. Did he have an extra player? Yeah, no. He's down 2. Right, because the other one was just off the pitch from the surf. So we're up 2 players then. Must be feeling, and it's 2 claw guys as well, so he only has 2 claws left on the field as skill. A little bit aggressive there. Wow, okay. Well, we don't really have the capability of taking this many hits, because we have no blocks and nothing. Especially since we want to use our claw to the best effect as well. So maybe we should try to be a little bit restrictive here and only take the hits. Oh wait, he hits him. You are not needed there then. Maybe you over here together with this guy. Let's put him a little bit out of the way, I suppose. And then we put you here. Okay, I wanted you there so you can have that hit. Ignore these 2 warriors. These 3 pick up the ball. You can be out here so he can't blitz past us too easily. This is a little bit weak, but I suppose it will be fine. So plan is, he hits him to die. He hits him to die. And I guess we try to hit with the beast last. That would leave these 2 free. He hits here. Then we have a blitz somewhere with one of these 2. Maybe him on him or him on him, if these are all successful. And then pick up the ball as well. And everybody's happy. All of those hits are going to result in deaths, meaning we get 4 or 5 free rotters next turn, next game. Ooh, that's wide. That must be short, right? Yeah. Short and wide. So 3 SPP, that's the best target. Putting out on a warrior might have been smart. But the Pestigore levels are also important. I wish I'd put it on the warrior. Okay, never mind that. Let's just go with the plan. Safe hit. Good. Do not follow. You break harder. Good plan. Take the mighty blow hit next. We have no more hits with block, which is unfortunate. We do have an extra reroll for kick-off event, so let's use it to its best effect. Sadly, that's a knockdown. I'll mark him with the lower. There's no gap here, really. Looks like a gap. Do we want to pretend that we're going to blitz through here? Force him to move a couple of guys over on this side. We tie those up with the beast and then we go this way. Maybe. I'm gonna put this guy over here. No, here. Still looks like he's going left, right? Left, right, up, down. Then I'll pretend I'm protecting the ball, but I'm really preparing to move this way. He's gonna stay where he is. So then a few hits here, put on the pressure. And the beast, not stupid, but not very effective either. In fact, he took a claw hit, but he didn't go down. So we didn't actually manage that. And it's a lot less scary now that we didn't tie these two up. My plan was to move up, of course, and move him up as well to take away the defenders, and then we could have put this guy here without it looking like we were trying to move this way. And that would have, since these guys would have been tied up by the beasts, you would probably have moved at least one or two of these guys over here to try to protect this side, because it looks like we're trying to go on this side. Which would have meant we would have had 3 or 4 players all post to take over this side, and then move up a cage in the center location. But now these guys are free, meaning he doesn't have to worry about that. So instead he's going to try to threaten Ball, knocking down that warrior there, Nurgle warrior. Still not sure why he's not blitzing with the guys with claw. I mean, if you pick claw as your first and only skill so far, then you should be trying to use it, right? Or is his plan to... Well, this guy already has claw, I need to hit with someone else so they can get SVP so they can get claw. That could be it. Well, he's brought in plenty of marking here. This guy prevents us from just hitting back this way. However, we can clean this out with a little bit of chain pushing. And the beast standing up would be a pretty good... Oh, he did dodge away from that. Oh. So, tentative plan is to stand the beast up. Success. This guy's not doing anything but standing either. Now, blitzing him into him to there. If that's a knockdown, we then have a 2-die on him as well. To there. Ball carrier stays on this side. We might actually move up here. You're gonna tie up this guy. He's gonna do the blitzing. We need one more assist though to get 2-die. That's gonna be this guy. And he's gonna protect around from going around here as well, so that's not too bad. Okay, let's see how this goes. Knockdown would be awesome. If it's not a knockdown, we're gonna have to think about this. It is a knockdown. Right, we could push the beast there. That would be good if we're moving up that side. But it would free people up as well, so I think I'm gonna do just that. We pushed him in there, I suppose, and hit him from there. Thus, clearing ourselves out that way. Oh, I should have followed that. That was stupid. Now I need to do a GFI. Okay. Lucky. I should have done the GFI to there. Okay, so this is a push. It's not. It's an armor break. Bonus. Things are going well so far. We have 2 guys. We could actually set up a sideline cage up here. But I think we would be overrun pretty quickly. I still want to shift sides. We don't need to hurry really. And let's do this. And this. And just stand over here, I think. Pretty safe. 2-die on him. Good. Let me stay there. Still preventing most of the hits here, and we have a 2-die here as well. Both down? Nah. I'll give him a 1 die here. He did run out of rerolls in the first half, and that ended up being very useful for us. We can have him run out of rerolls again. It'd be pretty good. This is a 1 die if he blitzes. Otherwise it's a red. This 1 die is probably something he has to take. He wants to blitz here maybe to attack the ball carrier. Wouldn't pose much of a problem for us. And we have a bribe, I have to remember that. So next time we get someone on the ground, I should stomp on them. Maybe. Half of 33. Yeah, this is a 1 in 6. 3 plus 4 plus is just a 1 in 3. So when I was talking about him having a 1 in 6, a 1 in 36 to score, he actually had a 1 in 9 to score. I thought that sounded a little bit low. Okay. You should probably have tried it. Well, he did take that 1 die, and it's a power. Felt like he was gonna roll a power mat. Okay, well, more chain pushes available. That doesn't do anything. It marks him, that's about it. We can now chain push from here. Push our beast loose, or push this guy down to here and get a mighty blow on him. He went for the blitz, and he takes the claw hit on our beast. Works as well. Lamb is stunned. But he didn't stand up here, so we now have an opportunity. Opportunity arises. Can have a 2 die on him. Chain push the beast to there for some reason. He could hit him. This guy could come up and assist here. Yeah, I think we're going this way now. You still stay there. You're not gonna do anything, you're just gonna have to be forcing him to do that. Let's see, I don't have that many people who can move, so let's actually do this first. It's just a push. Annoyingly. I'm gonna push the beast up there, but I won't follow that. Freeze this guy up, but we now have to make this hit. And we have to come in and assist from here. Maybe we're not moving up. The ball is safer here, so I'm holding off with the move until I see how these blocks turn out. That's still bad. Yeah, now he's free to move. It's bad. Oh, everything's going badly now. Well, let's forget about advancing the ball this time. We have made some space to be able to do this assist, and then hit him. Well, terrible. Now you can't afford to do anything. And I guess I can move there. That's about it. As you can see, I'm not about to run down and stand over here. And wait, if all of these, or if some of the first ones of these had been knockdowns, then I could have had more people free and have a decent protection, a screen up here. Then I might have been doing that. And that's also the reason why I didn't move this guy first and then hope to free them up with the blocks. because he is much safer here than he would have been here in case of relative failure, which the pushes were. As long as you can keep your pushes on 2-die blocks being a relatively harmless failure, then you are going to have a much better time bashing. It usually comes as a benefit of being up a couple of players. If you're not up a couple of players, you have to trust in getting knockdowns to be able to keep up. Why would you do that dodge? There's absolutely no reason to dodge from there to there. If you dodge to there, then maybe, but... Was he afraid of me moving up here? And going where? All appearance takes away his 1-die. You should have a choice to let to skip using fall appearance and let the one carry over to a skull on the hit. Okay, fair enough. Same armor. Ours is a loner. We get to move first, so we can choose to either stay marking you or do something else. These are his guys. Could I shift sides? I think I have a decent chance to shift sides. This guy's probably doing well enough standing there. I guess we could hand it off to this guy. That maybe was his fear, that we handed off to him and ran off this side. He could come over here and be a screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We only get to about here. And we'd have to knock everybody down over here. So let's try that. If this is a knockdown... Oh, that's worth a reroll. Otherwise we lose our whole turn. It is a knockdown. Stun as well. I think we want to at least move to down here. Remove this guy. Ball's still... No, it's not safe here anymore. But I have to make this first. Do I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd rather be up a little bit more, so I'm gonna make this first. Okay, perfect. Follow. Open a gap. Injure a Chaos Warrior. Good work. Showing promise from our killer. Didn't even need Mighty Blow. Actually he did. He used Mighty Blow to break armor. So he comes over here. Wait, it's not safe. He can come down there. Well, we can do this. So what's left? Beast hasn't moved, as well, I'm sure you've noticed. They haven't blitzed. I can have a 1-die on this guy, which would mean a 2-die on this guy. This could free this guy up. Okay, or we could push him loose. Nah, this is probably better. Follow. The beast is free to move. Not very far. I'll move up here. Give him a chance to take a hit. And I'll take that hit next. The beast is probably not going to be useful anymore in this drive. So he can keep this guy occupied maybe. That's about it. And he's out anyway. Well, I guess we get to move next time then, unless he marks him for some reason. So let's try this. It's a push. Fair enough, that means we don't get to move one step with him. I can live with that. So his play now is probably to blitz this rotter and try to prevent this area. But he's running out of players. He's 3 players down. This guy's out of it. This guy's out of it. This guy is tied up. This guy's tied up. Leaving 4 players, these 4. So his first move is to blitz a rotter to be able to move this guy. And we just shifted this side, so it looks like we're going this way, but we're actually pretty much centralized with our whole team, so we can choose whichever way we want to go. But because it looks like we're going this way, he's moving to protect this side more than he's protecting this side. Which is actually our stronger side, because our beast is here, we have all our chaos warriors here. Sorry, Nurgle warriors. Am I up to 50% on saying Nurgle warriors yet? I don't think so. It's actually wide open over here. That's how much momentum can actually trick an opponent that's a bit inexperienced. So if your guys are moving like this way, it's like a feint, then he thinks like everything on your turn makes it look like you're going this way, and then on his turn he thinks that, well, he's heading this way, even though there's no momentum in game. It's not like, oh, this guy moved this way last time, so he has to move like this before he can turn around. You know, it's instant. So what we're going to do, if the blocks will let us, is knock this guy down and bring up a cage to around here, put the beast on top of him, maybe foul this guy, and put a guy up here as well. If the blocks will let us, that is. You keep doing your job, which is to stay alive for as long as you feel like it. Okay, it's gonna be tricky to move past here. Is that foul before I move the beast? It's a bit risky. How far can the ball get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The ball be where the beast is. He moves. Right, this guy will blitz. Who will it blitz? Up here. Okay, let's mark this with... Actually, you should be up here. I mentioned that. I should have enough to move up here. He's in the way though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna have to blitz first. That's not what I planned. If this is successful, this guy's free to move as well though, which is good. It's not successful. It's not worth a reroll though. Okay, you can move to here. That would be... Actually, it's already in the way. I'm gonna have to knock him down somehow. This didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. Can we change our mind quickly? Quickly, I don't know about. Let's go down here. I think we're gonna have to not foul. He comes here. That's okay. Let's put the ball here then. That's safe-ish. Okay, what can you do? Still foul up here? Oh, that's bad. I should have hit first. Let's hope the bribe is successful if this is a double. It's not a double. I want to follow this, but I don't want him next to these guys, even though it would be a very limited chance of him actually doing something. He can't get through here. We have a 1 die to take. That's good. Very good, in fact. Extremely good. He got a knockout of it. Piling on those knockouts. Alright. Bit unsafe here. You can blitz this guy away and tie the ball. But we should have 3 players around here to maybe react. He's using the claw guy to blitz now. Is this the end of our promising killer? Not like that, at least. So you can either follow and have his claw guy on Mighty Blow. If you only get one skill out of claw and Mighty Blow is the better one. Failed the GFI. He hasn't made the dodge yet, remember? So if he rerolls that, he can still fail the dodge, like so. Well, risky play. Now we're free to move up. And this time I don't need to worry too much about stuff, because I have enough players to cover my back, and there's not really anyone who can blitz me. So go here, still don't go on the sideline, just in case your opponent makes a crazy dodge to hit you. You don't want him to just need a push to get the ball loose. Then make sure he can't just walk through here. There are tackle zones everywhere. Click on an opponent player to check out your tackle zones. Up here is free, but that we can fix. And this is a plus, only a +1. So we kind of want to hit him first. This guy should blitz somebody. Could blitz this guy over here, but it's not that great. So if we get a +1 over on the guy outside, we can have a 2-die on him for a knockdown and stay. We get a 2-die on this guy. I'm gonna reroll that, not because I have to, but because we have 2 rerolls for 3 turns, and since our ball carrier is already passed, we are in a good spot. Move this guy up just in case. In fact, I'm gonna put him here. Still have the tackle zones covering the block here. This guy is now free to move, so he can come around to up here for more tackle zones, protecting the ball carrier. The beast is not going to move since he has his tentacles already on a player. And I'll make 1 GFI to make a Mighty Blow hit on an armor 8. Didn't work, but that doesn't matter too much. Again, maybe I should have fouled here. But now it's 2 turns left, and we don't need fouling. That's what I mean. Like, if you're down 4 players, you're never going to have an opportunity to make a good foul. You might get a chance to hit one of the linemen after your turn 8 setup or something like that. But otherwise, you're just not going to have the players available to make it an enticing foul, if you know what I mean, if you have enough of a chance to break armor. And if you're up 4 players, well then you don't need to foul, you don't need to risk being sent off just to remove another player, because it's enough to have 4 players advantage. You can already score, you can stop them from scoring most of the time, unless they're very, very high skill. In high skills it's different, because there the fouls are better because you need to stop the stars, ones with lots of skills, by fouling them with players that don't have as many skills. But we aren't there yet, so the fouls are not really useful in low team value, in my opinion. He used his last reroll to dodge that guy away to get a 1-die on our warrior. He can now make 2 GFIs, or try to, without a reroll, to mark our ball carrier, which would have forced us only to make a blitz. Right, 2 turns left. I see a possible surf here. Do you see it? Do we want to take it? It's not very useful. I think we run to here. We don't make the GFI. Why would we? We have one more turn and we'll draw the score on the last turn. We can do this to make sure that this guy can't do... Actually, he doesn't have the movement. Oh yes, he does. Right, it's us that has 4 movement, not him. And then stand this guy up as well. Is this safe? Almost. Almost. He doesn't have a reroll. This is a 4+3+ GFI. Now, about this surf. Well, first we're gonna hit with the beast. Because I need the player loose, and also I want SP on the beast, more than I want the surf. This means we're not blitzing with this guy. So he can stay on the ground, maybe? This hit is pretty safe, so I'll do that first. Allow you time to think about this surf. Now, how do I surf a player here? Well, of course, the easy option is to blitz here and push him there. And then surf. But I'm not going for the easy option. I'm going to make it a little bit more complicated, because why not? First of all, it would be smartest to blitz with this guy, since he has block. So I'm going to put the guy here, and then I'm going to use this guy as an assist to make it a 2-die. And then I'm going to shame push instead. Now, why do I do that? Because now I can take a knockdown on this guy and maybe get some SPP and still get the surf. Maximizing the damage output. And let's try the other one this time. Let's actually knock him down while he goes out in the crowd. Nope, still no damage. And I could get a hit with a loner on him. I'm actually not. I don't want the loner to get 2 SPP. And if he knocks that, if he then sees the opportunity to hit this loner, then well, that's better. I'm not going to fall for this though. I'm not going to try to surf this guy instead of scoring. And there's the move that we gave him. He is hitting us from straight behind, which is a little bit of a mistake. Since he could have hit us from there, and then on a push he could have put us there. But he failed it anyway. We do have the reroll here, so we could maybe take a 3-die with a rotter. I mean, why would we want 2 SPP on a rotter? 0, 5, 6. We can't have a 3-die over there, unfortunately. Can we? Yes. No, we can't. Not without rolling dice. I'm not prepared to roll dice, so I'm just gonna score. And we level up another Pesticle. Good. Two guys get back, doesn't matter very much in turn 16. Let's use our defensive setup 3, which we don't have yet. Alright, let's make a defensive setup 3. But sometimes even Nurgle needs to be standing in the backfield. I usually save that as defensive setup 3. Because it happens pretty regularly, and when it does, there's a lot of clicking if you don't want to. So who do we give him? We don't give him a leveled up Festival. Do we give him the Beast, or do we give him a Nurgle Warrior? Or do we give him a 0 SP Pestigle? He's gonna hit us with Claw anyway, right? So the Pastigo is probably better than Nurgle Warrior, but the Nurgle Warrior has foul appearance. And he has no reroll, so I'm gonna go gamble on the Nurgle Warrior. It's only 20k money, really, replacing them. That's the difference here. The Rotter, of course, goes on the line because he's the cheapest on the team, and the Journeyman Rotter even more so. We don't mind if he dies. In fact, if there was a button where I could kill him to prevent one hit on one of these two, I would. At this point, turn 16. Okay. And I just realized I forgot to save my setup. Let's hope for a perfect defense so I get a second chance to save my setup. It doesn't matter that much if you put your guys one step behind the line or not. Maybe it would have been better to put them further back, so you had someone to catch a long kick and still make a SPP pass, but on a high kick it doesn't matter much. It wasn't very long either. There you go. 6 on the catch. So he has a 2-die here, 2-die here, 2-die here. Uses the claw to hit the Rotter, and it's a turnover. Not very lucky, but that's the end of the game. 2-0 to us. Few mistakes from our opponents that we capitalized on. No super string of bad luck that cost us anything. We reroll a 1 and get another 1, a double 1. At least no one died. We can recruit Joe the Morbid, but I don't think so. We could just buy someone else for the same price. And look at this, Sniffles with the second MVP gets the level, so he's gonna be our second level up Nurgle Warrior, which is great. 15-3 in armor breaks, despite him having 4 claws. That's pretty lucky, I'd say. Although we took twice as many blocks, nearly. Still, 15-3 is more than twice. Especially since he would have had a better chance, normally. Right, well, we get lucky in one game, we get unlucky in one game. Maybe that's the trend here. If we can get our lucky games to count more than our unlucky ones, it's pretty good. We actually leveled up 3 different players. That's gonna be a bunch of skills. Hopefully one of these 2 categories rolls agility, and then we can use that one to make him the ball carrier. And then we can use the other one for something else. But that'll happen next time. We have enough to buy another Rotter, we might as well. It'll give us a little bit of a tougher draw in matchmaking, but it will allow us to get the SPP, if we get SPP on that Rotter, for it to actually count. So, that's it for this game. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the match, and I hope to see you again next time.